Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome to my mother's plantation and welcome to this video where I'm going to be exploring different plantations for you guys. We are going to be exploring plantation business. I think it's the new gold. Aside storage, you guys manage my this is okay. I'm lyrically born through the heavenly. If God is who you trust, you can sing with me. Today we're exploring plantation farming in Nigeria. I am personally going to start plantation farming from 2023. But first of all, we will have to go through different plantations to see which is best, what we are planting, what land we are going to pick. All of that is what we're going to be exploring in this video. Please stick around. I'm going to be showing you around. This is my mother's guava plantation. As beautiful as this land is, it belongs to us, part of our own, and this is a sample of the plantation I want to start. Okay, I'm going to start with a guava plantation, but I need investors and partners. Okay, so if you're interested in long-term farming with passive income of 10 to 15 years, then this is what you should definitely be looking out for. It's being harvested twice in a week for the period of 2 to 3 months. So this is like the second time they're harvesting it, right, Peter? Yes. This is the second time this year that they've harvested it, and today they got they call it 5 Korea. They got 11 Korea. That's like 50 times 11. 50 times 11, I don't know the math, I'll put it on the description. 50 times 11 is the amount of guava that they harvested from this farm. So they range from big to small, as you are seeing on the screen right now. So we are going round the farm to show you guys the variety. But let me try this. Let me test it. This is not the regular guava, you know. This is the white one, and this is the most expensive guava. It's called apple guava, or white guava, or pear guava, or pear guava as you call it. So yeah, let's go around. So we'll be going around the farm so that we can explore, and I'll tell you guys some of the basic knowledge that you need to know about plantation farming. First and foremost, one of the advantages of plantation farming is that you can plant other crops on the land. Okay, like this one now, my mother has soya beans planted here, and she also has rice, right, planted around the farm, and she also has yam also around the farm. So she has corn too, right? So you can do multiple farming on the land, even though it is a plantation. But for the best results, I think it's best to just stick to your plantation if you don't have people that will take care of it. Like here we have a guard house. That's our guard house for the plantation. I'll be going, let me show you guys the rice. That's the guy that is going over with we had 1.5 bag of guava, and he's going with the 1 bag, and I told you guys that it was how many Korea? 11 Korea. So like 11 times 50 pieces. So this was the harvest of the day. As soon as I came, they were already done harvesting. So these are like the 2 categories. They are the bigger versions and the smaller versions, and they are counted in 5s. See, I came with my entire family members just because of this guava. All or less, this is the only reason I will come to this farm, just so that we can have enough guava to eat. In fact, as at today, this is like 2 weeks later, almost 3 weeks later, we still have fresh guava in the house. So this is 1 bag. Okay, it's not even full yet. These are like the small sizes of the guava. They are the actual very big sizes, and this is how it's being packaged before it's transported. So they put inside carton and then ship it off, just like the way you saw it earlier. So this is 1 bag packed, and this is my mother's rice farm. This is a rice farm. Is it not big? And the good part about it is you own your land even after the plantation, right? So you can sell the land anytime you want. Land is a good investment, but leaving the land fallow is not a good investment, and having to plant crops that will last for a short while is even a better investment. So I would be going around now to show you guys. Okay, this is the soya beans. For some of you who have never seen a soya beans plant, actually I think this is my first time up close and personal soya beans plant. Is already flowering. You guys can see that already. Don't mind me, I'm panting because I have been walking up and down, but it is not about the end. We are also going to check out other farms. You can see the farm is quite big, and I don't think, well, yeah, let's go. So because my mother's land has a mixture of both swampy, which is swampy, and dry land, upland, which is the normal land, she also has some banana and plantains round about the farm. So you can see this is either a plantain or banana. I don't know which of them, and there are more. We are in the rice farm now. I cannot go deep because it's swampy. See them? Oh, before I fall down. Yeah. Here is another one. This one is another one. You can see in between the swamp area that there are plantations like banana and plantains in between. Yeah, more bananas and plantains. More bananas and plantains, and you guys can see the small corn that she planted in between. I mentioned earlier, planting in between crops is very good because number one, it keeps people away, because there are people who are on the farm who are managing the farm, right? They are serving as guard people and serving as farm managers, so that whatever reports of, oh, maybe your crop is not doing well, or your crop need harvesting right now, or your crop needs some herbicides, whatever, they would give you all of that updates. And security, this is almost in the middle of nowhere. Can you see? Almost in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, that's one of the advantage as well. Let me go and meet my mother so that she can tell you guys more about this plantation business. So this is a rice farm down to this place. Like down to the other side.
I live for Christ and not for the pay. And when they ask how we done, I'ma just turn back and say,
you guys, there's also potato. There's also potato here. I don't want to fall down. This is the swampy land. This is potato, my goodness. You guys, I'm already at the yam part. This is the yam segment of the farm. You have to be very careful in order not to fall. Yeah, this is the yam part. Jessica, say hi. Let's go meet mommy. She's busy in the farm. Mommy, say hi. Hi. Mommy, the farmer, the school owner, the business owner, the agric investor, all in one.
You can see one of my corn.
Very full corn that was harvested here. You guys see? You see the corn? You mean my mom? She's the one that's actually inspired me to start doing agric storage, and now I'm about to start doing plantation farming. She has been doing this guava plantation for how many years?
For 5 years now.
5 years now. She's been doing her guava plantation for 5 years. And how many years have you harvested?
3 years.
You've harvested for 3 years?
Yes, this is the third year.
This is the third year you're harvesting. Okay. So what's like, do you think it's a good thing for me to start, and what quantity do you think I should start with?
If you have the means, you can start with 1 hectare or 2.
1 or 2 hectare.
Yes.
That means I spoke earlier to the person who comes to buy. I did not just capture it. he actually encouraged that I do 2 hectares because it's actually in high demand.
Yes.
And per guava is sold for like 70 naira.
70 to 100 naira.
70 to 100 naira on the farm. Okay, so mommy, what's the one advice you're going to give us on before we even start the plantation? What's like the advice after all your years of experience? What do you think we should do? We should take into consideration before starting?
Yeah, you know that you are starting business. Don't just look at the money aspect. Do it with all your mind and make sure that this thing you are doing is in order, so that at the end of the day you will have your harvest will be bountiful.
Okay. So what's the mistake that you made in starting your own? Because we need to know the mistake you made.
Yes, the mistake I made in starting my own is that I allowed the farm to just be without anybody taking care of it. So the people around, which are the Fulanis that used to walk around to take care of their animals, they don't like this type of plantation because it used to limit where they are grazing. So they use their cutlass to be bringing it down so that the farm will not stand.
Okay, so in trying to do that now, you now created this house so that
yes,
people can stay there.
Yes.
And they're able to watch over the place and to look after it. So I want to also ask, how long does it take? Like, how many months of harvest would you do per year?
2 to 3 months.
2 to 3 months. That's like almost 8 weeks.
Yes.
Things being equal, that means I can be able to harvest like 6 to 8 times in a year.
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay, so where do we get the seedlings from?
We can get them from good farms, like from Kaduna or one of the good farms around. They can be able to give you a good seedlings.
Okay. So give us one advice as a general farmer. What's the perks? What are the good things that you enjoy as a farmer?
I enjoy being in the farm.
Yeah.
Anytime I'm here, I used to be happy because what I'm seeing around gives me joy all the time.
Oh, okay. What she
Not
says,
just the money in it,
but there's money.
There's money, and my children are eating it not until they buy.
Okay, so we have it in
Enough.
my house. There's always enough food. There has always been enough food. So guava plantation it is. Thank you, mommy, for having us and for entertaining us. This is like second time we're shooting this. The first one I've dabaru, so
What about
manage
the yam?
this one.
No yam.
No, I covered the yam and other things.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, mommy. Thank you. No, we can't do Gunda.
Plenty farm.
Gunda, come now. Let me show you my mother's farm manager. Gunda, come. He's the one that bought our land, help us buy the land, help us to secure everything. Gunda, come now. Gunda knew me since I was a girl because my mother used to farm since I was in secondary school. And Gunda, that means the outside, we'll do outside and translate for you because Gunda's English will just blow up this camera now. So, Gunda, you've been working with my mother. Kaita aiki da mama na shekara da shekaru. Me ne kana gani abunda wani shawara ne ka bata da tai amfani da shi da ka ga yayi kyau.
Na ji daɗin shawarar da na bata a wannan lokacin da ta sayi wannan gona. Na ce mata wannan abun ya kamata tunda wurin yana kusa da fadama mu nemo irin gwaiba mu shuka. Har gashi na yi murna da wannan lokacin Allah kai mu an shuka wannan gwaiban tun ba a amfani da shi yanzu an fara karuwa da shi mun ga cin gaba a kansa.
Shine yanzu kana so ni ma in yi ko?
Shine yanzu ni ma na matukan son ke ma ki bude naki gefe ɗaya ki yi shi.
To shike dan mun gode.
Hello,
so Gunda is going to take us to other plantations and that's where we are going to right now. So this is the mango plantation owned by the former governor of Bauchi State. According to them, tentatively it covers like 34 hectares of land, and generally mangoes take at least 5 to 8 years, to produce properly for them to start producing fruits. And
in 3 to 4 years of production, they are supposed to at least produce 10 to 20 fruits per tree, which is like 2 to 3 kg, and then subsequently 50 to 75, and then which would cost like 10 to 15 kgs, and then 500 fruits in like 10 years. And in 20 to 40 years, you should be able to get up to 1,000 fruits, per tree. I don't know what kind of tree this is, but this is based on the specification of this type of mango. So this is like a new improved kind of mango. Is this mango that don't have seeds usually, so they are improved mangoes. They just grow and they are sold. They're mostly for juicing, and even when you want to buy them singly, it's like per piece in the market, usually very expensive. So I just turning around the mango plantation. Let me show you guys the various the various plantations that we have. So we visited this mango plantation first, and for me it's like really good investment, but I don't think I'll be cut out for mango, in all honesty. I would prefer something that is quicker and more expensive. Mangoes are not the most expensive of fruits, and the most expensive of all plantation is guava, and that's what I'm sticking with. But this is what the typical plantation looks like, and the plantation goes far. So this is like the end on the road, but this is what it looks like. We are currently at former governor of Bauchi State Farm, Issa Yuguda. This is his mango plantation. You guys, this is an exotic kind of mango. According to them, that is over 30 hectares, this farm, and it's just a little over 7 years. It's exactly 7 years, and I spoke today. Fortunately for me, I was really lucky enough to speak to one of the... I was lucky enough today to speak to one of the people who bought from him this year when mango was in season, and they said they bought the entire farm for 11 million naira, So this is like a very good investment. Agric plantation. We're going to another plantation. So yeah, this is what the mango plantation looks like. We've been going on bike, and I've shown you guys the entire distance. So yeah, let's go on to the next plantation, shall we?
I'ma turn to God and thank Him for everything I've had. I live for Christ and not for the pay. And when they ask how we done, I'ma just turn back and say, my identity, Christ is my identity, yeah. My identity, Christ is my identity, yeah. My identity in Christ, yeah. I can't hide it, because He made me who I am. Now my time,
So this is another guava plantation. This guava plantation is more than my mother's guava plantation, but my mother's guava plantation produces like 3 to 5 times more than this plantation. And the problem is because he did not buy his seeds originally from the people who produce seeds. According to them, they are first generation, second and third generation of seed and seedlings. So if you create your own, if maybe you eat guava in your house and just plant it, and you think you can replant it, you would not get the yield that you're supposed to get, except you buy like already processed and polished ones and improved seeds. So seedlings and all that are very important, especially in plantation and agri business. This is just a free tip, so let us move on to the orange plantation.
it's my identity, yo. Cool, yeah. Straight out of sense, straight out of legacy. Perspective, I see you. Little process, whatever, baby. SNS Entertainment. Thank you.
So this is the orange plantation we just got here, and this is what
so
it
we are
looks
the
like.
Orange plantation. Gunda, shekana lemuna na. So this is the orange plantation. I'm asking how many hectares, but these are like the orange samples. Let's see. This is the orange sample on the tree, and as you can see, they're trying to flit it. So this son These are like the oranges on the trees. So I am currently at the orange plantation. Sanu? We are currently at the orange plantation. This is like the orange. Shekara no. So this orange plantation is 8 years old. 8 years old. You don't want to. Okay, this is like very sweet. Who managing Nashua? Okay, so according to Gunda, see Gunda here. Gunda, say hi. So Gunda said they can harvest like 50 Hamson? 100 bags of this okay, so like 100 bags of this from this farm they can harvest like 100 bags of oranges. One come on hectare no ani. Okay, from 25 hectare they can harvest averagely 100 bags of oranges. So they are shekarako once yearly. Okay, so you guys have seen guava, you have seen my mother's guava self is small. It's not even up to 1 acre. It's not up to 1 hectare. And then we've seen 30 hectares of mangoes, and now we've seen 25 hectares of oranges. See, the man is trying to fleet to keep it okay. Yoshi, when look at China Shikara and now. So it's harvested usually November, December. See, he's trying to fleet it to keep it down. People actually even farm inside. That's like potato farm. So there you have it, guys. Plantation farming is what I am up for. If you know that you're interested in plantation farming, please send me an email. Don't send me WhatsApp message again. Send me email. This is like important investors. Okay, so you guys, if you know that you're interested, please send me an email, mariahabila64@gmail.com, and then we can talk more about this. But for now, this is going to be the end of this video. Hope you are helpful. If you I'm going to do like a proper detailed video on guava plantation for anybody who cares to watch and listen, and the years and how much you can make, all the estimates. When I find out, I'll do a proper video about it, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Goodbye. Crosses the reason we speak of identity. Blood top springs, all being insanity. Clean veins, no stains, gotta be born. You gotta stay holy if you wanna see the Lord. Yes, boss.
My identity, Christ is my identity, yeah. My identity, Christ is my identity, yeah. My identity in Christ, yeah. I can't hide it, because He made me who I am. Now my time, oh.